So for today's trade of the day, we're going to go back to basics really, and what we're going to do is start off by having a look at the longer term chart. So as a day trader, one of the things that I do a lot is look at my higher time frames to really try and get a reference as to the bigger picture. You know, which way do I think this market's going to go today is a question I ask myself every morning. You know, do I think this market's going to go up? Do I think this market's going to go down? What do I think the major trend of the market is? And actually, it's a sort of question that everybody asks themselves with any sports betting or anything like that. Well, what's the trend of this market? What's the form guide? Is this horse any good, or is this a three-legged horse that's never going to win a race? We always ask these questions when we bet on sports. And yet it's not necessarily something that people do when it comes to trading. And it's weird because, you know, if you're trying to buy a market that's in a big, heavy downtrend, you're probably not going to make much money. Okay, the reason being is because it's likely to have a small rally followed by a bigger move back down again. So what the best thing to do is try and get an idea about what the bigger picture is doing first. So how do we do that? Well, as I say, the 4-hour chart is what we look at. Now this is a chart from dollar yen for today, and each candlestick represents 4 hours, as a 4-hour chart does, and what you're looking for is this line here, this red line here as it is. It's basically telling me this market's in a downtrend. Okay, all I'm looking for is the color of the line. Okay, so from today, from 2 o'clock in the morning, the line's been red, and it's been red all day basically, and that's really telling me this market is in a downtrend. And because of that, any opportunities to buy, I want to be taking profits quick. Small rallies. Okay, any opportunities to sell, they're likely to be bigger, more continued opportunities to sell, because that's really about an opportunity to jump back onto that major trend. Okay, so what does that do for us then? We know we want to sell, we know we want to favor the shorts. Doesn't mean we shouldn't buy, it just means that if we are going to buy dollar yen, we just need to take our profits quick. So what are we looking for? Well, the basic swing trade is simply trend signals line here at the bottom as low as possible, and this vector average line turning from red to green. So both lines turning from red to green. To go against the trend, I like this little sniper circle as well, this big visual stimulus for that change in direction. That gives us my buy swing trade with a sniper circle there at 96.95, and what we're looking for is a simple 20-point move. The idea being that the market is highly likely to move 20 points or so before it then resumes its downtrend. So we can take this long with the confidence of that sniper circle with a 70% success rate as current analysis. Take our profits, run for the hills, and then we wait for that standard swing trade. Indicators turning from green to red at the top here. The trend signal line is very overbought, and what we're basically saying is this is a swing trade resuming the overall market direction. So we're looking for a short in line with the downtrend as identified on the 4-hour chart. Okay, so what's the real difference here? If you're going with the trend, you don't really need a sniper circle. You're just looking for an overbought market and the indicators rolling over from green to red. If you're going against the trend, you really need that sniper circle to give you the confidence to jump into that trade and take those profits quickly. Then look for that more powerful move back in line with that dominant trend. Two lovely trades, 20 points on the long side. On the short side here, entering that trade at 97.11. Looking for that target zone down to 96.76 there. A nice profit there of, again, about sort of 35, 34 points or so, giving a very healthy profit for the day on dollar yen. So really the same two techniques there, I suppose, very similar in their makeup, but just a slightly different way of spotting and running those trades in order to maximize those profits. All in all, though, it's a simple question of red and green when it comes to trend signal. These basic principles we teach you, reinforce with coaching to ensure that that message gets in the old grey matter and allows you to continue to run those trades yourself from the comfort of your own home or office. Great opportunities today and a lovely trade on dollar yen. Dollar yen, that's my trades of the day.
If you would like more information about trading the right way, Trend Signal is giving you the opportunity to see and hear about its services live at a free online seminar. Take a look at the Trend Signal website for the latest events and to book your free place.